I don't know. Calling it All-Star Team Up was a bit much. Thinking more like Super Friends doing a decent job at handling the situation. Anyway, this is my recap and reaction to The Flash episode 18, All-Star Team Up. The episode opens with Eddie and Joe pursuing robbers in their police car. Joe calls Barry and helps to put a stop to the chase, resulting in putting a few bad guys behind bars. Across town, a woman named Lizzie gets killed by a swarm of bees while in her car. Joe and Barry arrive at the scene the next morning, where some forensic tests need to be done. Barry wants to do them himself rather than go to Star Labs, as he's not sure how long he can be in the same room with Dr. Wells. Joe then questions if Cisco and Caitlin are working with the Reverse Flash. Barry doesn't want to believe that and says they should tell Cisco and Caitlin, but Joe disagrees. At Star Labs, we get a surprise visit from Felicity and Ray, who brings his Atom suit with him. Felicity tells Barry that Ray is her boyfriend, which makes Barry a little jealous. Ray wants to know if Team Flash can make any improvements on his suit. Dr. Wells offers to help him in any way they can. Barry's not so sure about this, but Felicity feels the tension and takes Barry to jitters. Ray and Cisco are having a conversation about the Atom suit. This triggers a memory in Cisco, causing him to remember his encounter with the Reverse Flash. The encounter that he shouldn't remember, as Barry's time travel should have erased it. But either way, the memory is cut short by Caitlin, who has a report of another bee attack. The Flash races to the building, but is soon overcome by hundreds of bees. He runs outside, where Joe finds him. Barry goes into anaphylactic shock, but Team Flash is able to save him by activating a remote defibrillator in his suit. Back at Star Labs, Cisco takes the blame for misdirecting the Flash and allowing him to get stung. This makes Barry think twice about what Joe was saying earlier. But it's all water under the bridge soon enough, as the team must get ready for the most awkward double date in human history. At said double date, plus fifth wheel, Barry can't really focus on anything, which is a lingering effect of the bee attack. Iris and Eddie are passively aggressive, arguing over their trust issues, and the only person who comes off looking good is Ray, who rents the restaurant out for the night so the group can have some privacy. But a call from Star Labs puts an end to the night. They're fleeing from a killer bee left over from Barry's earlier encounter, but he captures a bee before it can sting anyone. The team cross-references the bee's victims, where they find that they all work for Mercury Labs, where they find Dr. Tina McGee, who will be the next victim. Ray offers to save Tina since his armor will protect him for the bee stings, and Barry will pursue the bug-eyed bandit at her remote location. The Atom arrives just in time and lures the bees away. He loses the bees, then crash lands into a van Cisco is driving. The Flash confronts Bree, but another swarm of bees attack him. Luckily, Felicity hacks the bees and shuts them all down. Cisco also has a near-death experience thanks to a leftover bee, but Barry saves them with some super vibrations of his hands. Barry says goodbye to Felicity and Ray. Then a bit later, Cisco and Caitlin meet Barry and Joe at his office. He then tells them that the Reverse Flash and Harrison Wells are the same person. Caitlin isn't convinced, but Cisco says he's been having dreams where Harrison Wells is the Reverse Flash. Not really much for me to react to this episode. It was okay. I thought a little more could have been done with the bug-eyed bandit. I didn't really like the robot bees at first, but when you really think about it, robot bees are actually pretty scary. I was definitely expecting a little bit more from the team up, but all the awkward conversations in the episode made up for it. So altogether, a decent episode, but it was missing something. I would still suggest you watch the episode, as we've all come too far to be skipping episodes now. Also, pretty sure things will pick up next week. So thanks for watching, guys, and while you're here, maybe check out some of the other videos we have on the channel. We'd really appreciate it.